Viewers are advised that during the following show, a man will be hit on the forehead with a teaspoon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sean Connery. But now, please welcome the self-styled, debonair dachshund himself, Harry Hill.
Keep on jumping, let your body fly. Everybody's pumping till you see the sun in the sky. Keep on jumping, let your body fly. Everybody's hustling till the morning light. Not really, of course, the power of suggestion. Oh! And apparently, if you get sent a letter, you're not sure who it's from. What you do, you run after the postman, you shout, 1471. He's got to tell you. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but what I like in a woman is a high-dome forehead, blue pulsating blood vessels. So you buy a V-neck sweater, there's a V of material missing, isn't there? You know what they do with that? They send that to Ann Summers. She makes those fancy pants. Fancy pants of a sexual nature. I'll be your private dancer, dance for money. Mole, 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 foal. There's just two of them for you. And my old mum used to say to me that life is like a game of Monopoly. Oh, yeah, you go round and round. Sometimes you ends up in free parking. Sometimes you ends up in jail. You buys a house, you takes a chance. Who knows, one day you end up with a hotel on Park Lane. Now, that may sound like a rather naive assessment of life. But, you know, 2 days after she told me that, I won second prize in a beauty contest. So maybe there's something in it. You like the lining there, don't you, eh? Oh, you like the lining, it dazzles and it excites. I was thinking to myself the other day, which do I prefer, tea or coffee? Very common question. The tea and the coffee. K9, Courtney Pine. That's how I remember it. I thought, let's make a list of the pros and cons of each. Tea on the one hand, coffee on the other. Well, they're both brown drinks, aren't they? They're both brown. Nothing to choose from in the colour. Tea tends to make me want to go to the toilet. Bad boy, dirty boy, in your bed. Coffee tends to keep me awake at night. Tea comes in bags. Well, coffee comes in bags. Sure, coffee comes in bags, but people don't tend to buy bags of coffee. They tend to buy instant coffee. Well, you can get instant tea. You can get instant tea, but people don't tend to make instant tea. They tend to make a pot of tea. You can make a pot of coffee. You can make a pot of coffee. But people don't tend to make pots of coffee. They make one mug of instant coffee. They have a cup of tea made from a pot, 2, 3, 4 cups. Well, I realise there are many differences between tea on the one hand, coffee on the other. And really, it's up to you and what you particularly prefer at any particular time. Of course, by then, the waitress had moved on. What are the chances of that happening, eh? Well, I bought a lovely record this week. Gary Bushell sings the instrumentals. Down, 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 down. Oh, what a lovely record that is. You never see any television shows made specifically for dogs, do you? That's why I say dog TV shows. More of them, please. Bruce Forsyth with those big playing cards. I mean, come on, Bruce, if you're short-sighted, get glasses. Don't just have everything made big. Is that too easy for you? Well, is it? Well, if I'm the Monkey King, meet now the Monkey Prince. He's tiny, he's 3 years old, and my 3-year-old adopted son, Alan Hill. Little Alan Hill, who, due to an unfortunate incident with an unusually high urinal, only able to communicate by tapping. That's 1 tap for yes, 2 taps for no. And to communicate the desire for a mate, pulp! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! There's no real point to him, but the old people like to see a youngster, don't they? Oh, if only he could find love.
Can I be of some assistance?
It's Finsbury Park.
Do they mean me? They surely do.
My chief scientist. What's that on your back, Finsbury?
It's the Finsbury Park stuffed conger jacket, Harry.
The Finsbury Park stuffed conger jacket? Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Well, you know when you're in a supermarket and you fancy a conger and no one else wants to be the first to join in? Well, the stuffed conger jacket helps people overcome their fears. Oi! 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 Oi!
Shut up! Hey, stop it all! Back to your seats, go on.
You know, he might have more luck in love if he was a woman. Why don't I take the boy, see if I can't do him a sex change?
You could do that, could you?
It only takes a minute to put up a partition wall. But it'll cost you.
Sounds expensive.
25 chops and not a sausage more.
Would you the pork, or will you the lamb? I can't see the cards. You'd have to make them bigger. Pork or lamb? Pork. Pork it is very well. Lamb. Pork or lamb? Lamb it is very well. Pork. Pork. Lamb. Lamb it is again.
Lamb.
That card comes down. Do you want a stick or non-stick?
Non-stick lamb.
For the game. Oh, Steve. I can't believe these cards. You've been so unlucky.
Do you know, I don't know what I enjoyed most about that, Harry. The excitement or the disappointment. Cheerio.
Finsbury Park there. Mole, foal, bowl. There's just three of them for you. And I'm rather pleased this week because I came into £150. Yeah, well, an annuity matured. So maybe there's something in it.
Will there ever be peace in the world?
My big brother Alan.
If it's too hard, I can't understand it.
Here, Alan, fancy a game of No You Go First?
You're all right. You go first.
No, 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 you go first.
Ah, the game of No You Go First. Brilliant fun. But Alan, if you're here, who's grooming the badgers ready for the Badger Parade?
No, you go first.
I'll know you go first, you in a minute.
Chance to be a fine thing.
Promises, promises.
And relax.
You'd better get down that grooming bay. And Alan,
Yeah?
make haste, for the parade is in but half an hour.
Does your tummy button stick out? Weird looking, isn't it? How does that happen then? Is it something to do with the way they're tied off or something? I had a girlfriend once whose tummy button stuck out. Put me off, I can tell you.
Those three monkeys, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Now, the one who can hear no evil, he can see evil and speak evil, right? The one who can see no evil, he can speak evil and hear evil. And the one who can speak no evil, he can hear evil and see evil. So between them, they can hear evil, see evil, and speak evil. So what is the fuss about these three monkeys?
What's wrong, Harry? Ain't I in the show this week?
It's Bert Kwok! How you cock-a-doodle doing, Bert?
You go first.
No, you go first.
No, you go first!
All right, Bert, there.
Where?
Now, Bert, you joined my staff on the condition that you'd attract, catch, and rear a chicken. What have you done to attract a chicken this week?
I've glued 3 feathers to my ass with arrowdites. I will catch me that chicken! Hey, little hen, when will you lay an egg for my tea? Hey, little hen, when will you try to supply one for me?
Bert Kwok there! I'm Harry Hill, the person. You know, I really appreciate you tuning in to Harry Hill, the show. Welcome to my world. You know, you're all really important to us. Won't you come on in? It's only Kestrel. It's all I could get. Miracles, I guess. Stay as long as you like. Still happen now and then. Start work Monday. Step into my heart. How's the nipper? Leave your cares behind. Welcome to my world, built with you in mind. What are you lot staring at? Go on, show's over. Dark, I'm coming over on South Park. Good evening, I'm Zainab Badawi, and here is the news. The headlines: raspberries, Loganberries, strawberries, ripe strawberries, ripe. The main news: archaeologists working in the Sinai Desert have discovered a stone tablet which they say contains 3 further commandments. Those additional commandments will read 11, don't start, 12, leave it, and 13, he's not worth it. Pat. Commandments, I've only just got the hang of the ones we've got. Of course, if you drop a Bible from a height, you can kill a field mouse. So maybe the Bible isn't all good. Showbiz news now. The number 2 announced today that it is leaving BBC 2 and joining Channel 4. The number 4 will stay on at Channel 4, but in an advisory capacity, and BBC 2 will be known as BBC until the replacement number can be found. And to discuss the move, we have the number 2 in our spare studio. Hello, number 2.
I am not a human being. I am a number.
What made you make the change?
The BBC wouldn't let me take Fridays off, and it was doing my head in, man.
Well, on behalf of the Channel 4 news team, welcome aboard. The number 2 there. And I'm rather upset this week because I've had to make repairs on all my buildings. Yep, £100 for every house, £200 for every hotel soon ends up. Not quite so bad because I had £150 come my way. Bank error in my favour. I thought I'd put that towards buying King's Cross Station. But I was beaten to it by a small metal top hat. So maybe there's something in it. That's all from me, Zainab Badawi. Good night.
Coming up after the break on Harry Hill, Simon and Garfunkel, Slug It Out, Nana Hill, all that and the Badger Parade too on Harry Hill.